Welcome to a very special segment. I know usually you're used to getting to know these guys a little bit more on the basketball court, but I'm here with Florida State center Michael Ojo in his kitchen. He's gonna cook a little African cuisine for us today. Michael, thanks for letting me be in here with you today.
You're very welcome, it's my pleasure.
Now, what are we making?
Oh, we're making a traditional tribal food, eba. It's called eba, E-B-A. This food is special to my tribe, and it's very common in my tribe too, I think.
All right, if you want to start getting going, I'm going to ask you a little bit about some of the stuff as we go.
The stove is on. I've rinsed the pot already. So, yeah, I have a melon, grinded melon seed. This seed is gotten from melon. After the processing and the fermentation and the preservation, then you get the seed and grind it. Then here I have a African seasoning called Maggi. Then here I have hot pepper. I usually like my food hot, especially during the winter, because that keeps your body warm inside and inside out. Then here I have beef made from goat meat, or you can get this too from a deer or something like that. So this is real beef. So I'm gonna start by rinsing this beef and putting it on the stove, because this takes a while before it gets done, and you want your beef to be really, really soft.
How often will your teammates try your food?
No, not very often, but the only guy that tries my food mostly is like Morris, because he always like to try the African food, and sometimes Rob Gilchrist.
What about Devin? I mean, he's been your roommate too. You can't hit him?
He's been my roommate for 2 years now, and he never tried my food.
Never tried your food?
I don't know why. So this is melon soup. So melon soup is, you can cook this food in 2 different ways. You can either fry the melon or boil it in hot water. So it depends on what you like. I like the boiling one, I don't like the frying one.
So we're gonna be boiling it today?
We're boiling today. And this,
and then we're adding the spice here.
Yeah, and we're adding the spice.
Now you're not cheating me, you're gonna add the normal amount, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So I have the beef on there, and I have the melon seed cooking right now. We have to leave that for a couple of minutes. So that's the melon seed. So I think our beef should be okay by now.
And then do you add anything to the beef?
To the beef? No, for now you just add the salt that we added earlier, just to soften it real quick. So while this one is doing the second stage of cooking, we want to put the beef with it, so that just go along with it. This won't go bad as long as it's really good with the soup.
And then plus the beef will soak up some of those flavors as well.
Some of those flavors from the melon seed. Then the next stage will be the spinach. You have to cut it.
Again, if there's any kids watching, don't try this at home.
Don't. So this is why I'm rinsing it and squeezing it a little bit, just to soften up the leaves. You have to drain the water off.
And again, no measuring, you just do it by feel?
You just do it by feel. Then you have to do this just to spread the grains around the hot water, so that you won't just have like a mountain of eba somewhere and you have just somewhere that's empty and just full of water. So you want everything to go really smooth. Then after 2-3 minutes, you have to stir the eba to make it so smooth, like mashed potato. So you stir till you get a very good smooth look. I think you need to see Coach B to lift some weights before you stir eba, because it takes so much of energy.
So the strength and conditioning program's been really good for your cooking?
Really good. Really good. Not only for basketball. Bambala Moyiga.
Little dinner song for
No,
us?
yeah, type of dinner song, or when you see food, you just walk into the house and you see your mom just finished cooking. That is just some natural stuff that comes out of your mouth. You just start singing, yes, I'm ready to eat this food. I'm so hungry right now. Can't wait to get this food going, stuff like that. So we have a very funny joke at home. Your plate has to be according to your size. Yes. So back home, you see me bring something like frying pan or something like that. That's what I bring out to the kitchen.
So this is Michael Ojo's plate back home, and this would be more my plate.
That's probably your plate or my mom's plate or stuff like that. So your plate has to be according to your size. And back home, while cooking, you usually don't talk too much while cooking, but this is so different because we have something going on. But while cooking back home, they find it so disrespectful for people just to come around the kitchen, start having conversations about their life, about their people, about their friends and stuff like that. You don't come into the kitchen and start having conversation while you're cooking the food, the meal for the family. So instead that you step outside the kitchen and just have your conversation and go back in quietly and cook the food.
So do you eat them mixed together, or do you eat each bite separate?
You just like, people will say dip. It's just like using the air meat, dip it in the soup and eat it. That's how you eat the soup. Okay. Everything is according to your size. Mm-hmm. So you got according to your size.
So my bite won't be quite as big as yours.
Buy it according to your size. Yes. Then with the soup. It's hard.
Spinach on there?
Yeah, you can put spinach on this.
Alright.
And that's your meat. I always do my meat first.
That is really good.
This is a typical traditional food that you eat at home in Nigeria, in my tribe, especially in my tribe. You know, there are 3 main tribes in Nigeria. There are over 250, but there are 3 main recognized tribes. So in my tribe, this is a typical food that you have for dinner in my tribe.
Well, that meat is very, very tender. You did a great job with that. I enjoyed the iba and learning about this. So, Michael, thank you so much for taking time. I really appreciate this. And this is an excellent meal.
Thank you.
So if you'll excuse us, we're going to start digging in even more because this is very, very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.